Hi, everyone. Are you ready for this to be over? Or do you just love being here with me so much? I'm teasing. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'll be quick. I have with me Dave Temkin, the 2016, no, I'm 17 now, 2017 board chair, and Patrick Gilmore, who is going to be the next vice chair, vice chair of our board. So they're going to join us and oh, Ryan, I'm sorry, that information will be shared in email, but Ryan Donnelly wasn't able to join us today, but he is the board chair coming up, the next one. So with that, Dave and Ryan are going to answer any questions and talk about the elections. Should we go there? But what I thought I would do is my usual part of the closing is to give you a sample of some of the early comments that we're getting in the survey data. Took an otherwise boring but important topic and found a way to make it interesting. Doesn't that say a lot about this community and what we talk about here? So I found some of these comments really enlightening, and I hope that if you haven't completed your survey, you do so. The URL is there. We hold the surveys open for a couple more weeks. We'll send you some reminders. It's really important data because it helps me and the staff do space planning. Do we right-size space? Did it work for you? Didn't it? It's also important feedback for the program committee as they're looking at content. Is it relevant? Did you like the speakers that they brought in? And does the meeting format work? We talked a little bit earlier this week about some BOFs, some changes in the program, and this is the time to tell us in writing what you think. Again, thank you to all of our connectivity and host and premium sponsors. They do a lot of the heavy lifting financially for us here at NANOG, and we really appreciate them. It's amazing now, it's 2 slides, but these are the individual sponsors that have either sponsored at breakfast, lunch, during the breaks, beer and gear. The list is growing, and so I hope that you all found value in their participation. Statistics, I always look at these because it kind of tells us what we're doing as a community and where we're going. Largest meeting ever. 1,319. So you again topped my prediction. My prediction was 1,244 maybe, so it's amazing, really amazing. And we all fit. The member registration is up, so a lot of our members joined us here at the NANOG meeting. And student registration, that number is growing a little, not as much as I would like to see, but the unique data point about student registration is we did have one individual from a high school. We actually had a high school student here, so I thought it was pretty cool. We had 22 speakers. We had college immersion students here, and I thought that's fantastic that they all participated as well. Female attendance is up a little bit, but of course the meeting is bigger. Countries in attendance right around 33 to 39, so we're right where we have been. I thought the interesting point was that Juniper Networks topped the list with attendance. And this is always a little busy, but I think I put in bold so I could read it. Hopefully you can as well. When I talk, I should say we, but when I talk, I don't want to speak for you, about NANOG and the type of folks you are that come here, it's interesting, the top 2, and you kind of self-define this for me, but it is an internet service provider base, either through equipment or the traditional, I'm building a pipe and providing connectivity. And so, and rounding out with a network operator. So that is who we've been, it's who we are, you just change a little bit in terms of attendance. Special thanks to all of you. NANOG happens because you come to these meetings, and I really appreciate, we all do, that you find a value in where we plan them, and you come 3 times a year. I value the membership. We just had elections. And many of you took the process serious, and I hope that you find value. To the board of directors and the committees that we have, we couldn't do this without community engagement. The sponsors, staff, and Valerie at the back table, could everyone give them a hand? They have been working really hard this summer trying to find new venues. We're doing site selection for the next 2 years, so they've been really busy with that and producing this meeting, supporting everyone, so thank you. Lisa Volpe, she helped put on that fantastic social. Everyone go last night? She did a great job. Really appreciate all her work. It makes it possible for us to bring something like that social event to all of you. Our contractors, Alyssa, the guys from Linespeed, Cascadian, they do the netcasts, Cirrus, and our network team. A lot of these folks do repetitive work, but it's important work because it's not in the way of what you need to do, it's just there. So I appreciate it. And the Hamilton group, they're the ladies out front. Make sure that you have badges, you get checked in, you have coffee, and they're all listed there in case you don't know them by name. Kristen, Perry, Sabrina, Tessa, they're just amazing to work with. Save the dates. I want you all to mark them on your calendars. Here we come. Atlanta in February. Next June is Denver. And guess what next June is? Anyone guess? We'll be 25 years old. You're right, Patrick. And then we go to Vancouver, our trip back to Canada. Anyone who's interested, also an important item there, and when we go to Vancouver, we do not have a host yet. So if you're interested in that meeting, talk to me. I'll tell you what the benefits are. On the road meeting, we have one to round out this year. We're going to Fort Lauderdale. It'll be warm, I hope. I was freezing all week long. Timeline for the committee nominations is we round out our election process. So we have the board in October, and we do the program committee at our February meeting. The pages, the outline of the dates are there on the web pages and the timeline, but the call for nominations and how many positions and all of that will be about January 3rd. Or excuse me, the information will be out to you before, but we actually start on January 3rd, and we try to appoint the new committee by February. So the new program committee will be producing your June meeting. Conference timeline, it's really important to start thinking about presenting in Atlanta now. The staff are busy updating the call for presentation, the registration information. So the sooner we get some good material in, the sooner it'll be that we can produce an agenda. So Sean wants me to remind everyone to think about the content that you didn't see here, that you would like to see, or if you've got something new and great to present, the tool will be open and they'll be ready to accept probably tomorrow. I'm not expecting the same crunch on the hotel room block, but I'm watching it closely. So I would suggest if you're planning on going to Atlanta, as is always the case, register your room. With that said, I can't wait for Atlanta to see all of you again. If you can make it to NANOG on the Road in Fort Lauderdale, that would be great. Otherwise, welcome to NANOG 72, and I can consider this meeting closed. Dave? Anything? Patrick? Nothing? Any questions? Oh, we got somebody.
Folks, thanks everybody for attending, the few of you who stuck around. I just want to thank Sean Kennedy. First of all, congratulate him on his new servitude to the board. But more so I want to thank him for his tireless service as the PC chair and previously as a PC member. I mean, he's really shown a tremendous amount of heart and commitment to the organization. He works, you guys have no idea how many hours he works, not just putting the PC meetings together, but the amount of time he's also spent doing NANOG on the road for many, many years. It was really an honor to work under him as vice chair. So, Sean, congratulations and thank you very much.
I'm told that there is a pizza party somewhere here, a little social event that Aaron is hosting. You're all welcome to join. It's going on tonight. If you're staying over for the Aaron meeting, I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, Atlanta, here we come.